Hey, welcome everybody to today's the Miami 9 Sunday morning meeting. Glad you all could be here. We got a special guest with us today. Jonathon Blaney is with us. He's going to talk to us about some good stuff. And to introduce him, we got our good friend Kevin Croft. Take it away, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Hey, just welcome everybody. A really good friend of mine, Jonathan Blaney. He is. Let me tell you, we've done business for a while together, and he has got so much going on. He does phone repair. He deals with Uber. He obviously with a family and everything. He does so much, and he takes the time to serve our country. He takes the time to serve the community. He does so much for everybody else. We're thankful that he was able to take time out of his schedule today to be with us to kind of help us to understand specifically what people in his world could do with the actual Go units. So, without further ado, Mr. Blaney, are you available, sir?
Yes. How y'all doing?
Doing awesome. I appreciate you taking the time out. I know you're in uniform. I know you're at duty even. So I really
Yes.
appreciate it out. So what can you tell us, man? How are things going? What could we what should we be looking for?
All right. So I know I've talked with you and with Scott a little bit about the repair industry. So the phone repair, computer repair industry, and how we can kind of use this device, how I'm using it, and how I'm approaching other people that are in my industry about using the device or using the Go units. And so for me, I'll tell you quickly why I got excited about the device. I was spending about $200 a month on Facebook ads, and that turned into about 12 to 15 repairs per month for me from those ads that I could truly track that it was coming from those ads. And so that's not a great return. I mean, it's a return, but not a great return. I thought a car was going to wreck in front of me. Sorry. I'm sitting in a parking lot next to a main road. Sorry about that. So basically, when I was introduced to the Go unit, I started using it for my repair industry because I'm mobile, so I travel to my customers, and the the results I immediately started getting were like crazy. So I went from spending $200 a month on ads to spending $49 because that started off with just 3 Go units. I was spending $49, and I was getting about 20 to 25 repairs. I upped that to 8. I have anywhere from 5 to 6 of them going for my repair business in different high traffic areas around Nashville. And I'm now averaging over the last 5 months of using the Goes, I'm averaging 36 repairs per month that I can track back to the Goes. So,
Holy cow.
yeah, triple my repairs. I'm getting probably about 100 repair requests per month that I can kind of link to the Go pretty closely to the Go. You know, maybe some of them are, but close to that. And then, so I started telling friends that I knew that were entrepreneurs, small business owners, but really honed in about the month of August, honed in on some of the repair people, started telling a couple shops near here about it. And they're like, well, I could put one over there in the shopping center and there in the shopping center, you know. And so one guy got 8 of them, and basically he's in a high traffic shopping center. And so he had one in his shop, one at the end of the strip that he's in. There's like 5 different little sections to the strip that he's in that are right there. And so basically he put one right in front of Target, and it's driven massive traffic just from that area. He put one in the Chick-fil-A that's, you know, at the entrance of a shopping center. And so, but the big thing about it is when we're in the repair industry for smart devices, phones, tablets, what are people getting the message on? Their phone. So when they see my message about cracked screen, they're looking for a cracked screen, you know, or they're thinking about their batteries being low or those kind of things as they're getting the message. You know, it says iNash Smart Repair, and they're like, I wonder if he can fix my charging port or whatever it is on the phone that's broken. So it's, to me, it was just kind of a natural use for it. And then, and so that's how I've been approaching other repair shops around the country fruit with the device is just saying, hey, I do repairs myself, and this is how I'm using it. So those are kind of some quick tips about how to approach people, is just share, hey, other repair shops are using it. This is the results they're kind of getting from that. And then Uber, one of the guys that joined my team, he had connection to Uber. And so basically what we were able to do is we were able to go talk to the local Uber drivers at their quarterly meeting. They do a quarterly like training meeting, onboarding, that kind of stuff. And so for that, they allowed us about 10 minutes to get up and basically share the device. And basically Uber, we get the device goes into Uber. John he goes out and gets the marketing. He owns a marketing company. And so John gets the companies to advertise on the devices at a monthly fee. And then he pays the Uber driver for allowing the device to be in their vehicle, to incentivize them to carry the device in their vehicle. So that's kind of the basics of it.
Awesome, man. Hey, so what, as far as the screen protectors and the devices and the repair stuff like that, if someone were to want to get involved with pitching it to somebody like that, what are some of the things that we would really need to focus on? What are some of the questions that we may need to have an answer for?
So the questions I get a lot, and some of it they may ask me more questions because they know I'm in the repair industry, but some of the questions are, how does it work? How is somebody going to see it? And a lot of these guys that own repair shops, they think more technology. So they think, okay, so I know how Bluetooth works, and I know how the range works and the frequency. And so sometimes I've had the question, what Bluetooth platform is this on? Is it on Bluetooth 3? Is it Bluetooth 4? Is it going to work on Bluetooth 5 if Bluetooth 5 comes out? Which are questions that are kind of crazy. I didn't know the answers. So I did some research on that. That was probably the craziest question I got. But mainly, they just want to know kind of how it works. And just with any other business, we have to explain that kind of, Android users, or, set, the percentage of how many Android users have the Bluetooth on, how many percentage are people that do use Androids. And some of the pushback is, well, majority of my repairs are iPhones. Well, how I overcame a lot of that objections with some people is, well, now you can bring up your Android market, because now you're going to be broadcasting, to Androids. So that was kind of the biggest pushback per se. Trying to think of some of the other questions I've got recently from repair shops. One of them was that they wanted to know, if I get 3 and I'm seeing results, what do you think? He asked me, what do you think is my return on investment? And I thought, well, how much do you make labor? I kind of just pushed back on them. What's your labor charge? For me, I make about $40 labor charge over the cost of parts on any repair. It's kind of my standard. And I said, so, basically 2 extra repairs allows me to be profitable, So after 2 repairs, if I get any more than that in a month, I'm profitable. And so I asked them, well, what would it take for you to be profitable? How much profit? Because a lot of them have a storefront, so they know, one guy knows that he's got to do $45 worth of revenue per hour to be profitable. Some of them don't know that, but some of them do. So I just kind of try to show them how to be profitable, and how it's going to work. The results. Now that we have the dashboard, we can show them. Here's the exposures. From the exposures, this is how many views I'm getting on my Facebook page, and from that, so if you got that kind of, I don't know if Jeff has that kind of tracking, but I think that's one of the biggest things, is just to be able to show them statistics. They think, how does it work technically, and then what kind of analytics can you show me that it's going to work? That's how a lot of their brains work. Where you know, I walk up to a realtor, he's like, okay, well, how do I use it? You know, you know, that's usually the lines I get from realtors is, well, how do I use it? How do you propose I use it? And so then you just start painting a picture for them of, you know, that's, yeah, that's the kind of questions I've been getting. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Dude, I really appreciate it. I really don't have any other questions, to be honest with you. Denise, Scott, do you guys have anything, any questions that you'd like to ask?
No, not this time, Jonathan. Thank you very much for the information.
you're welcome.
That's a lot of good nuggets.
Thank you for your service to our
Thank you for your service.
Hey, it's coming to an end. I found that today they're going to do a medical board on me. So hopefully medical retirement board, not a medical district.
Good.
I got 2 more years. I'm trying to get 2 more years out of it for my retirement. So we'll see.
There you go.
You'll be fine.
I can't hear you, Jeff.
Oh, thanks, John. We appreciate it, pal.
No problem. You guys can always private message me if you have any other questions.
Definitely.
Beautiful. Thanks.
Really appreciate it, buddy.
Atlanta.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Welcome.
Thanks, John. All right. So everybody else is traveling around. What do you say we end this thing today and be done with it, huh, guys?
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
sounds good.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Everybody have a great Sunday. And
You
we'll
too.
talk next week.
Enjoy the football game, and we'll see everybody next week.
Very well.
Okay,
Go,
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye, guys.